Jonathan Lee Riches investigates 4 college students brutally stabbed in the middle of the night inside a home in Moscow, Idaho. No arrests have been made at this time. Authorities are looking for who is responsible. Now, I've been digging in a lot on the 4 victims, the victims' associates, people they hang out with. And one thing I was doing was going through their social media profiles. And I was going through the social media profile of Ethan Chapin. Ethan is one of the male victims. The 3 other victims are females. He's the only male of the 4 victims. He's also the only one that didn't actually live at the house where the 4 victims were stabbed to death. He didn't live in that house. He was a boyfriend to another victim, Xana Carnoodle. Ethan, something interesting about Ethan. And I want to share what I found on his Facebook profile. Check it out. This is the public Facebook profile of Ethan Chapin, one of the victims. And his friends list is open. And one thing I noticed was he's friends with his girlfriend, who is another victim, Xana Carnoodle. But he's not friends with Madison or Kaylee. He's not friends with either or. Now, as you see, Xana, go to her friends list. You can see that she is friends with Kaylee. She's friends with Kaylee, and she's also friends with Madison. Maddie Mogan, right there. So why isn't Ethan Chapin, who was staying in their house, friends with Kaylee and Madison? Well, Xana is friends with Kaylee and Madison. Interesting, right? And then look at Xana's friends. Not only is she friends with Maddie, right there, but she's also friends with Jake Schreiger, the boyfriend of Madison. Let's see if she's friends with... She's not friends with Jack Decor. But let's go to Maddie. Let's look. Jack. Yeah, she's friends with Jack. Let's see Maddie. She's friends with Xana, obviously. But Maddie's not friends with Ethan. That's not the same Ethan. Maddie's friends with Kaylee. So that makes it very interesting. Very, very interesting. Ethan is not friends with Madison or Kaylee. Why? So, Ethan is not Facebook friends with Kaylee and not Facebook friends with Madison, aka Maddie. They're not Facebook friends. Now, what does that mean? It might mean nothing. But going on those other social media profiles of Maddie, of Kaylee, of Xana, they're all friends with one another. They're all friends with one another. Even even Kaylee and Madison's boyfriend, Jack and Jake, they're friends with all them except Ethan. Ethan is the only one that's only friends with his girlfriend, Xana. I thought that was interesting. Also, authorities are looking for surveillance tape from locations near their home, right? Near the home where the stabbings happened. One of them is near the Botanical Gardens where Xana and Ethan were at that night before they arrived home. They're not really looking for surveillance up near where Kaylee and Madison were. So I thought that was interesting too. So is Ethan a factor in this at all? Because Kaylee's family has just spoken out and they said that they believe that one person out of the four was targeted from this whole thing. One person out of the four was targeted. Who was that one person? Was it Ethan? Was Ethan the wild card here? Ethan was the only one that didn't live there out of the four. Ethan, like I just showed you, wasn't Facebook friends with the two. Now, they could have been all friends, but it looks like he's active on his Facebook. He's active on other social media platforms. So why weren't they Facebook friends? Were they really friends? And I'm talking about Ethan with Kaylee and Madison. How come he's not Facebook friends with them when everyone else is Facebook friends with everyone else? Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. I've been covering this case, got some interesting videos on other participants centered around this tragedy. Authorities are looking for whoever's responsible. Who is responsible? Who do you think is responsible? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. And subscribe to my channel because I cover true crime and I'm going to figure this one out. All collectively. Everyone out there. YouTubers. God bless you all that are covering this case. God bless the police department and the FBI and authorities out there that are trying to solve this case. I feel so bad for all the families and everyone in school, in college there. Everyone's on edge. Hopefully authorities know who they're looking for and will make an arrest soon. God bless. Pray.